What are your expectations for A-Day?
My expectation for A-Day is just for us to come out and compete on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, and just have a good time and give the fans something that they want to see.
What did you see from the quarterback position in the second scrimmage?
Second scrimmage, they all did pretty well. They've been progressing since the first scrimmage, and have been doing a good job.
Specifically, Jalen, Nick kind of spoke about how he's continued to make his progress as a passer. Where have you seen him kind of grow? Can you see in his eyes sometimes, or progressions he makes?
He's made progressions this whole spring, and with the practices that we've had, he's done a very good job.
Are you going to watch the NFL draft on Thursday? If you are, is that something that kind of motivates you when you see your teammates get drafted?
We got hail for
I think that motivates everyone. I'm going to watch it. Motivates everyone around here, all the guys, just to see like the past players that have been here get drafted, and we have goals and aspirations to do that. So yeah, it inspires all of us.
What's the pride level for the defensive backs in a A-Day game where last year there were quite a few passing yards given up?
That's like something that we don't worry about. We just want to come out and compete, and compete to our standard, and we know that that's a very high standard. We just want to come out and just do well.
The other day, Nick mentioned Trayvon's gotten more confident, more comfortable in his role in that second year of working at corner more full-time. How have you seen that? Has it been a practice? Has it been something that a play he's made that you can see him taking that next step?
Just over the course of spring, he's been doing a very good job. He comes out and communicates. He makes plays, and he's done a good job. I'm very proud of him, what he's done this spring.
Obviously, we saw a lot of him, pregame stuff, working one-on-one with Minka. How much did you see that relationship kind of grow, and do you see him respond to that sometimes?
Yes, I see him respond just because of the stuff that Minka taught him. He's applying it in the spring, and he's looking very good.
What have you seen out of Mac Wilson? How have you seen him take more of a leadership role this year?
Mac's done a good job. He's the main signal caller for our defense, so he communicates it to the front and communicates to the back end. And we've been doing a pretty good job getting the call from him this spring and communicating it across the board.
As someone who's done it before, what does A-Day mean to you?
A-Day means a lot, just for the fans to come out, the fans that don't get to come during the season for whatever reason, just for them to come out, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to the players around us, the organization, and it means a lot to the coaches and the support staff. So we just want as many people to come out as they can, and we just want to put on a good show for them.
You ever look up and see how many people were there?
Oh yeah, all the time. For A-Day, I wanted 100,000. I want to have the biggest spring game, across college football. So that's something that I look at.
Is there some kind of competitiveness between players? Does that matter really that you have $100,000 compared to, or not dollars, but fans is compared to maybe Ohio State or some other major programs that try to compete with that figure?
I don't think that that really matters among the teammates, but we want a lot of fans to come out, but we're still going to compete how we compete. So we're going to go full speed and have a lot of fun.
What do you feel like you need to work on? What do you feel like you need to work on this year to improve your performance?
Communication and just being more of a vocal leader. That's going to be something that's going to carry the guys in the back end and throughout the season. So that's something that I need to work on.
Do you feel like you need to be the guy to step up in a leadership role this year?
Yes, sir. That's something that I've took on, and I'm doing a very good job of it throughout the spring.
Can you give us an example of when you've been more vocal, when you stepped up? Is there some kind of, do you remember maybe even surprising yourself a little bit with something you said to a teammate or something?
Just making the calls and just making sure we're all playing up to the standard, we're all practicing to the standard, and that's just been the goal.
Has it been disappointing not to see Tua out there as much and had all these setbacks during the spring? I mean, just for the team, considering what he did in the championship game.
That's a coach question. That's coach there, but we would love to see him out there. But just the injury that he's dealing with, we want to see him come back from that. We all wish him the best of luck on recovery.
What does Raekwon mean to this defense and just the team, and what does he bring in terms of personality?
He brings a lot of passion. He's a high energy guy. He's a guy that can go out there and do his job very well.
You mentioned Mac and yourself stepping up to kind of provide leadership for some of the younger guys. Is there anything from a personality standpoint or maybe just the way y'all lead that's different from maybe some past years?
Like, I don't think it's much of a difference because you have to inherit what the leaders have done since we've been here, since we've been freshmen. You have to inherit the leadership skills that they inherited so you can do the same as they did, and we can get back to the standard of playing Alabama football.
So you just look back at what they did and try to emulate that?
Emulate that.
Well, a lot of people are questioning whether or not the secondary is going to be tested without Tua in there in 8A. Do you think that the two other quarterbacks are going to really surprise some people during 8A with their
Oh yeah,
version?
they'll be prepared. You know, they've been doing a good job this spring, and it'll be fun to watch.
Where have you seen Mac make his progress? What do you think of him compared to maybe when he stepped in last year?
Mac
Jones.
Mac Jones. He's making a lot of progress. He's been doing a good job this whole spring.
All right. Who's really stood out?